Wow, sometimes doing these videos, you really get to see a part of you that you don't really like aging. Do you ever look at yourself and actually think, I'm looking old? And that's how I feel lately. You know, my skin is not like it was when I was 25. I will admit that. See all these lines? Look at this. This is ridiculous. And even when I stop frowning, they're still there. Lines that could seriously benefit from some Botox. I have crow's feet or lines under here, and when I take off my makeup, it's quite dark recently. See these lines? Oh, this is getting so bad, and I gotta be honest, don't mind my hair. I'm getting my hair done on the weekend to look different, but okay, I gotta show you this. I would love dark hair. I think dark brown hair would be beautiful, but if you look at my hair, see right here? See all this? That's not blonde in there. All these roots, oh, that's gray hair. So I part my hair over on this side because then I don't actually look like I have all that gray hair. Anyhow, that's not why I'm here, but it is going to be the start of something else that I'm going to use, and I will have a video on that. Today, I'm here to talk to you about 6 weeks of using the Unblemish line by Rodan and Fields and what that actually looks like. What the results of a 6-week program looks like on my skin. So if you recall, I started using Rodan and Fields Unblemished line on November the 26th. I started the video, I believe, looking a little bit different, and I'm going to go wash my face shortly and come back and give you the scoop of my face. Now that being said, I have nothing else to be said actually. Let me go wash my face and then we're going to talk more detail about it because I want to share a lot. I'm going to share an honest review, give you my honest opinion of other products too, and then another video will follow with a new start of something good. Hey guys, so I'm back to give you an update on my skin. I just took all my makeup off and this is it. I have this really bright light here to show you kind of what things look like. Okay, so let's get down and dirty. So the Unblemished line. Okay, if you watched my video from 6 weeks ago, you will know that I decided to start using it because I was having issues. I mentioned in that video that in the summer I went off birth control and started using progesterone supplements. And since starting to use progesterone supplements was having major breakouts. So first off, my neck. Both sides of my neck were very bumpy and they kept having a lot of breakouts. Literally, if you looked from this angle with a camera or even in person, you would see a whole bunch of bumps. And there are no bumps anymore. My neck on both sides. It's been a long day. It's the end of the day. I think it's like almost 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. and I'm having to do this really fast because my son has to have a shower and get ready for bed. Anyway, this is just like a freckle, but there is nothing else on my neck. It is so smooth. So the Unblemished line completely cured my neck acne, and it was really bad to the point where my friend, if you recall, said, I can see it, I don't need to touch it. That was disgusting. The other thing that I mentioned in my video was that I had really bad cystic acne here and here. Okay, so this, you'll see a mark, just a scar here. That one in this video 6 weeks ago was a lump under my skin, and it was a lump for a while, okay? For probably 2 months, maybe longer. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Anyway, I could put my finger on it, I could move it around under the skin, and every now and again it would come about, like with a head. How gross does that sound? And I'd attack it, obviously, like we all do. And then it would eventually just, for some reason, continue to stay under the skin. It never really went away. After 10 days, just in 10 days of using this product, the Unblemished line, the cyst went away. And it has not come back. It is not there. There is nothing there. During the process, I had other cysts. So this here is a scar now, a little bit of a scar. It just went away just the other day. I actually got this at the 5-week mark, I want to say. It was this big red blemish. And it was almost like a cyst under the skin as well. And that is completely gone. It's flat now, okay? There was one over here too. that I just got recently, and within a few days it went away. Like, honestly, this stuff works for getting rid of those pesky cystic zits. Okay. The other issue that I had prior to starting it was my biggest problem, other than my neck, were the billion blackheads that I was getting in a day. It would be so gross. Like, I'd take off my makeup, and every day I had new blackheads that I would try to extract. It almost became like a sick game. I know that sounds really gross, but let's be honest. Anybody who actually sits there and extracts their blackheads, there's something rewarding about it. It's so gross. Anyhow, I want to say within the 10 days, I believe it was the 10 days, the blackheads, they were reduced drastically. I'm going to say, so before starting to use the Unblemished line, I would have easily 10 or more new blackheads a day. Now, I'd be lucky if I get one. It's amazing. Like, no blackheads on my chin now. It's just, I love it. Okay, so the other thing that I had was I was starting to find that my pores in here were getting bigger. They were getting darker also. And so it was very obvious in here. And that has been amazing. Sure, I still have, here, let me clean my camera a bit. I don't know if it's, okay. Sure, I still have some pores. You can see some. But this is drastically improved since using the Unblemished line. Now, I did not necessarily follow the recommendations. The recommendations by Rodan and Fields is to start the line once a day and slowly increase to a tolerable amount of twice a day. And I right off the bat was like, go big or go home. And I started using it twice a day. Now, what were some of the downfalls with it? Okay, so the biggest and really the only one, well, okay, not the only one. When you actually use the sulfur wash, so it says to put the sulfur wash on your face where you have the breakouts or where you have the areas that you want help with. So me, it was here. I'd put it here. I'd put it on my chin. And every now and again, I get this like little one here and I'd put it on that. And for some reason, I don't know if it's like what happens when it works, but when I would have it on, sometimes it would like, it felt like steam. I don't even know how to describe this. Coming off of this area, like it was evaporating. I'm obviously really tired. Look at me. I can't even think of words. Okay, but it was actually creating some sort of a reaction where I could feel it sting in my eyes. Odd, I know. What's the solution to that? Close the eyes. Don't keep your eyes open when it's there if it burns your eyes. Easy. My solution is not to not put it there because that's where I wanted the help. So I just would close my eyes and it'd be fine. Not a big deal. Okay, so the main pesky problem with this stuff is dry skin. It's kind of annoying. However, I have mentioned this product to so many people and have actually said to them, it causes dry skin because of the peroxide. And they look at me and say, I'd rather the dry skin than the zits. And it's true. So one of the biggest problems was here. For some reason, I got super dry and I found myself like in my sleep scratching my neck because it was so itchy from being dry. And yet I never ever put the stuff here, which is so odd. It's like in the center of my neck, it got really dry and not as much around here. So what I actually started doing, because the fourth line or the fourth product in the line, which I'm going to grab really quickly. Sorry, my bedroom's a mess. I don't want you to see it. Come back to the really bright light so you can see my face. Okay, so this is the fourth product that actually comes for free with the Unblemished line, and it's just the lotion, which is a mineral sunscreen with SPF 30. It's not very moisturizing, I'm gonna be honest. And so it kind of bothered me because I was dry to the point where I was craving moisture in my skin. And so what I started to use is the Rodan and Fields Body Hydration, their active hydration lotion, and started putting it on my neck and where I was dry. Even at one point I started noticing that I was dry in here, like just flakes of dry skin. And I put it here because I break out mostly in the T-zone, and I didn't really want to put it in the T-zone because I didn't want more breakouts, even though I'm sure it wouldn't cause any more. But I'd put it in the areas that I don't normally break out that were just dry skin, and it actually fixed those issues. I still have dryness in here and in here, which is so frustrating in my opinion, but not enough to make me not use the product considering it's working. So that's my quick review. It has, other than the dry skin, it's not a big deal. the dry skin has been the entire time, especially after the first 7 days, maybe less. That's when I started getting dry. Around 3 weeks, the dryness peaked, and then I slowly improved, because I also bought the exfoliant, the salt and sugar scrub, and have been exfoliating my face to help with that, because it was for me, it was really annoying, because I'm naturally just really dry. Okay, so ultimately, pros about the product: it works. It completely does what it's supposed to do in terms of reducing blackheads. It reduces zits. The other thing that I find really cool is anytime I would get a breakout, I would heal way faster than I usually would. So let me just show you my skin. I look in the mirror now at my skin, and I truly do think I don't really need that much makeup now. Like, I'm actually liking my skin, and that's part of the reason why I moved to the Rodan and Fields Radiant Defense Tinted Moisturizer, because now that I'm not trying to cover so much up, I kind of want my skin to have less product on it throughout the day, and that's what I get with their Radiant Defense. So that's my face now, looking so much better. Sure, these scars will slowly go away, but they were like, those have been zits that have been under the skin for such a long time that finally came about, and they're gone. They're done. Blackheads, no more. I'm not sitting there trying to get them. So ultimately, my end point is Unblemish works. Sorry about that. My phone lost room for the video. So I am just trying to, before I completely finish, Unblemish line, good. The other thing I want to talk about are just a few products that I've been using with the Unblemish line that I ordered. And those are the Essential Makeup Remover Wipes. And I also ordered the Essential Complete Eye Makeup Remover. Each of these cost $27, each of them. I know, expensive. Do I think it's necessary to buy those two products? No. They're great. They work for sure. They get your makeup off. Feels good. But I used to buy makeup remover wipes that were, I think, Equality brand, I want to say, at Walmart. They're in a purple package, and they're just the wipes that you take out, and I would use it on my entire face and on my eyes, and it would take off all my makeup. It'd be full of makeup. They were smoother than those wipes, and ultimately they did the job for removing the makeup, and I think they only cost $6.97 a pack. And so I believe that if, in terms of price, just getting regular makeup remover wipes work, because it's in the product. So I want the outcome, my face, in terms of the outcome reducing the zits and the blackheads, come from the Unblemished line, not from this. Yes, it helps to get my makeup off every day, I agree, but for $37 each, I will not be repurchasing that. I also have, I was given gauze, the 2x2 gauze, which you get 120 gauze pads in this package, and I also have gauze pads 2x2s that I buy at Cosmoprof, and that one pack from Rodan and Fields is $10, and I don't actually recall this price. This one's $200 in it. I'm not even sure. I don't know if it was, how much it was. I'm so sorry. I should actually know this before I do this. But if you can find gauze pads, 2x2 real gauze pads, and these are Spa Essential non-woven. That's what you want. Non-woven gauze pads. And these are 4-ply wipes. These, lint-free also. That's key, because you're not going to absorb as much other kind of liquids in these, more than you're going to use. So if you can find those for cheaper than $10 a pack, then that probably is your better deal. Okay, thank you. Hope you like this review. So if you're actually thinking, now that you've seen the results of this Unblemished line and it works, and you can tolerate dryness and you're okay with dryness, I say get it. You will be surprised by the results. I am trying to convince my twin sister, who complains about her face every single day, to try this product because it's been so amazing for me. But if you are interested in trying this product, the link below, click on the link below. I am a consultant. You can order the product through me and we can chat. Okay? And let me know what you think. I'd be interested to hear your review on it. Anyhow, take care for now. Watch my next video. Something new coming out. Bye for now.